Most people will make thousands of dollars this month and then still have nothing left. That used to be me. I wasn't lazy. I wasn't stupid. I just had terrible money habits. And once I fixed them, everything changed. These are the 5 habits that made me financially smarter. Most people think financial intelligence is about making more money. It's not. I know people with good salaries who are still stressed every payday. Financial intelligence is mostly behavior. Tiny decisions. Repeated daily. And honestly, the first habit changed the way I saw myself completely. Habit number 1, I stopped trying to look rich. This habit quietly destroys so many people in their 20s. I used to buy things because they looked successful online. Shoes I didn't need, food I could barely afford, upgrading stuff that still worked perfectly fine. And the craziest part? Nobody actually cared. I was spending money trying to impress people who were too busy worrying about their own lives. So I started asking myself one question before buying anything. Would I still want this if nobody ever saw it? That question changed everything. Because once you stop performing wealth, you can finally start building it, and that leads perfectly into the second habit. Habit number 2, I tracked where every dollar went, not forever, just for 1 month. And honestly, it was painful. I realized money wasn't disappearing randomly. It was leaking slowly. Snacks, subscriptions, impulse purchases at midnight after a stressful day. Tiny habits were draining me without me noticing. Tracking my spending felt like checking my screen time after being addicted to my phone. Uncomfortable, but necessary, because you can't fix what you refuse to look at. And once I became aware of my patterns, spending smarter became way easier. But this next habit saved me even more money. Habit number 3. I learned to pause before buying things. Most bad financial decisions are emotional. You have a bad day, so you spend money. You feel insecure, so you spend money. You want quick dopamine, so you spend money. I started forcing myself to wait 48 hours before buying anything unnecessary. And surprisingly, half the time, I didn't even want it anymore. That small pause gave me control again. Because financially smart people don't remove emotion completely. They just stop letting emotion make every decision. Now, this next habit is uncomfortable, but real. Habit number 4, I changed the people around me. Your environment affects your financial behavior more than you think. If everybody around you spends recklessly, jokes about being broke, and treats credit cards like free money, eventually, that becomes normal to you too. I had to spend more time around people who talked about goals, investing, discipline, and growth. And slowly, my mindset started changing too. Because habits spread socially, especially money habits. And finally, the 5th habit. Habit number 5, I made learning about money part of my daily life. Nothing extreme. I listened to podcasts while walking, watched finance videos during lunch, read a few pages before sleeping instead of scrolling endlessly. Just small daily exposure. And over time, money stopped feeling confusing. It started feeling predictable. That's when everything changed mentally. Because financial intelligence isn't really about being perfect. It's about awareness. Awareness of your habits, your triggers, your environment, your decisions. Small habits look harmless in the moment. But repeated for years, they shape your entire future. That's the scary part. But it's also the exciting part. Because one better habit today can completely change where you end up 5 years from now. If this video helped you think differently about money, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.